have made 100K the first year I started being a host. It was not always easy for me before. Growing up in Cameroon, I was always the kid who used to fail in school, always be left behind by my classmates until I was fed up of our system and I thought of changing the country. And I thought I would try another country. That's how I came in Dubai 7 years ago. And my first experience was as a housekeeper in a hotel where I learned so much during those years. Working as a housekeeper was challenging, but it taught me invaluable lessons about hard work, attention to details, customer service. These skills would later become the foundation of my success. However, I knew I wanted just than a job. I wanted to create something on my own. Finding the kind of job I was looking for was not easy, so I decided to create one. That's when being a host started inspiring me. In 2020, I started chasing my dream of becoming a host, but COVID-19 came across and made it difficult for me to achieve that goal at that time. The pandemic brought the world to a standstill and my plans were put on hold. However, I didn't give up. A year after the COVID-19, everything started to come back to normal. That's when my friend and I decided to rent apartments and rent them out to tourists daily. Luckily, I had experience from my previous job and management skill, so I was the host of our guests and everything was going well. Our venture quickly gained traction and we were seeing success. However, life has its ups and downs. My partner and I eventually separated and I had to start from zero again. The savings I had were using for expenses, and as you know, Dubai is not a very cheap place. During that challenging period, I decided to go into a silent mode, disappearing from all social media platforms, which just gave me more time during the day. That's when I started my personal development adventure and it changed everything. I started reading books, and the first book I remember was Unlimited Power of Anthony Robbins. It gave me a great inspiration and different perspective of how to view things. Then I continued reading and also I started meditating, which gave me a different perspective on life. In the same time, I was working out a lot since I had more time and I was starting from zero after my previous failure. This period of self-improvement was crucial. I started strategize what I wanted and made great plan for where to start. It wasn't easy, but from my past experiences, I was able to find hosts who was able to let me co-host their properties, as well as investors who were ready to invest in properties for me to manage. Within less than 3 months, I found myself with 5 listings on Airbnb, making over 5K per month just from managing people's properties. From that, I could invest in getting more property and increase my capital. Eventually, I was making 9K per month. What I realized through this journey is that no matter what you're doing, never lose hope in your dreams and always be open to try new things because they always come with new results. Being an entrepreneur has changed my life in many ways, and today I'm here to teach people how to do the same because it will set you free for the rest of your life. So what are you waiting for? Start chasing those goals and crush them. Your journey to success begins with the first step. Never lose hope, stay persistent, and be open to new opportunities. If you are willing to put in the work, you can find success and freedom.